Look at that! It is time, once again, for another Fan Mail Friday! And just like that, Fan Mail Friday is back, and I've got uno, dos, tres. I've got 3 things to open up. We're going to save this package for last. First, let's dive into this envelope right here. Ooh, get out the Evan and Caitlin knife. Swing. I want to make sure I don't cut anything in the envelope. That would be terrible. I'll just open it slightly. Just open it slightly. And then I'll use my thumb for the rest of the magic. Do. Inside, we have a letter. We have 20 US dollars. And if I'm not mistaken, we have a self-addressed stamped envelope to a Ronald. Let's read this letter. Hi, Joel. My wife refers to me as a 3D printing junkie and sometimes complains that I love my 3D printer more than her. He says it's not true. I have had my Robo R1 Plus for more than 3 years now, and after hundreds of prints, my printer is getting a little worn out. While my printer still prints some things really well, some things not so well, and other things not at all. After begging, pleading, and buttering up my lovely wife, I have finally convinced her to let me get a new 3D printer. I'm looking for something with a large print area, same size as the R1 or bigger, dual extruder, heated and self-leveling bed, etc. My lovely and wonderful wife, again with the lovely and wonderful wife, she must be awesome, has requested is one that is quieter than my R1 as we live in a studio apartment. The Robo R2 with the second extruder is at my maximum budget limit, and I was hoping for some things a little less expensive and quieter. I'd like to know what you would recommend for my next printer. Also, my wife would like to know, is there any 12-step groups for 3D printing junkies? Finally, I've really enjoyed your video on 3D printer nerd, especially with your wife, and I found them to be entertaining and informative. Ronald in Fall City. Oh, Fall City. Fantastic. Ronald, we have some questions to address here. The Robo R2 with the second extruder doesn't exist as far as I know, so you can go ahead and X that out of contention. You want a big build volume, you want dual extruder, and a heated and self-leveling bed. Oh, boy. You know what you could do? You could get yourself a Prusa i3 Mark III 3D printer, and you could get the multi-material unit add-on. You could even get it fully assembled. So you're looking at a Mark III for $9.99 fully assembled. The MMU add-on, which lets you print up to 5 different colors. That's kind of exciting. I believe is another $250 US, which is still way, way under budget compared to your Robo R2 with a second extruder that doesn't exist. So that's my recommendation. The Prusa i3 Mark III S now, fully assembled with an MMU2 unit to print up to 5 different colors. I think that'd be fun. I'll put some links down in the description, and if you click on those, it'll take you to Prusa's site. You can order those up. That's my recommendation. But you did include some things here, so let's get down to business. First things first. Ronald, my friend, in Fall City, your wife, you know what? Your wife, she sounds like a wonderful person. So, Ronald, you're going to get this one, and your wife's going to get this one. So, Ronald and your lovely wife, you get stickers. Next, we have this teeny tiny little envelope. Teeny tiny envelope. I'm going to use my Evan and Caitlin knife to make the first incision. And then, let's see what's on the inside. We have here a note. Okay. Oh, and it's on lined paper. And it's got a little green heart. Little green heart. Dear 3D printing nerd, that's me. It's handwritten. This is great. I was also wondering if you have any 3D printers that you can recommend that are easy to use and you don't have to build it together or have to be less than 5 parts to put together and be less than $500. I was thinking of getting a bigger printer or a printer with a big bed. If you don't, then I think you should try a video for 3D printers of 2019 because I know it'll help out a lot of people. And thank you so much for reading my letters. I've been a subscriber since 105,947. That's amazing because that's an exact number and you're fantastic. P.S. This is a guitar pick that is in peel. A guitar pick. It looks like a heart. Looks like a heart. Do you think this would last if I sold it as my own pick or as my own product? Oh, that's a really good idea. This is from Nicholas. Okay, you didn't sign your letter, Nicholas. I had to find that out. So first, let's address the guitar pick. Guitar picks in PLA are, I think, great because they are a rigid material. Some guitarists like a rigid material. Some guitarists don't want a rigid pick. One of the things you have to remember is because of 3D printing and some heat, you don't have to make them all flat. You can curve them, bend them, and make them your own. I don't know what guitar picks usually go for, and I don't know what custom guitar picks go for, but I think it's worthwhile to find out, advertise, and maybe sell these off. I wish you the best of luck. As for another machine, less than 5 parts to put together. The Ender 3 is a little bit more. It's a little more pieces to put together, but it's easy to assemble, and it's pretty straightforward to put together. My buddy Chuck Hellebuck over at Filament Friday, he talks about the Ender 3 a lot, and the CR10 Mini and those sorts of machines, and those are well within your price range, and they're easy to put together, and you can make them just sing. It's fantastic. So that's my recommendation. Go look at Filament Friday, look at the Ender 3, look at the CR10 Mini, and good luck with your heart-shaped guitar picks. Last and certainly not least, we have this USPS Express Priority Mailbox thing. Tracked and insured, it says. That's a good thing. It's from a James. It's from a James in White Rock. Ooh. I'm using my Evan and Caitlin knife to slowly slice around the tape. And that packing tape will just impede my progress. Get in there, Evan and Caitlin knife. There we go. We got a letter. And then we have things. We have little pigs, they're soapy pigs. I think they're pig soap. Pig soap and I don't know if there's Joel. Oh, we got a lot to unpack here. So, 3DPN. It looks like that's a state. 3D. Oh, these are magnets. Okay, these are magnets. Oh my goodness. And what about the cheese? Must be a Wisconsin thing. And here's a no. Oh, must be a wine stop. Oh my goodness. Doc Badger. That must be a maker coin. That looks pretty cool. You know, we'll get some 2 US $20 bills. And a Dr. James Foley, a self-addressed stamped envelope. What are you doing to me, my friend? All right, we got a lot to unpack here. So let's get to it. So I think first we should read the letter. What do you think? Oh, it's like proper too. This is fantastic. Sent back in January. Dear Joel, by the time you read this, I've been 3D printing at home for over a year now. I've been a fan of your channel for longer than that, and your videos helped me decide on how to get started into FDM printing. I have 2 printers, a Prusa Mark III and a Creality CR10S. That I have printing almost non-stop. Your videos, along with those you collaborate, have helped immensely along the way. That is part of the reason that I support you and others on Patreon. I also wanted to send some things your way for Fan Mail Friday. In the box, there should be several items. There's some fridge magnets, which we talked about. Those are, where'd they go? Those are it right here. Those are, I am from Wisconsin, Badger State originally, and I've lived in New Mexico for almost 2 decades. There is also a wine stopper right there that I designed and used a silicone sleeve so there's no food safety problems that can occur with printed parts. Lastly, there is some soap that I made. These were made by first printing an object found on Thingiverse and then making a silicone mold using the printed part. The silicone mold can then be used to pour in melt and pour soap over and over. I believe there is enough JOELBOT and carbonite soap for you and the kids. The cute pig soap is for your wife. Also, last but not least, there is money for Seattle Children's Charity. Thanks for all you do to support creativity in 3D printing. I did include a self-addressed stamped envelope for one of your stickers. Sincerely, Dr. Jim Foley. Hot diggity. Wow. Wow. Okay, so JOELBOT soaps, little piggy soaps, fridge magnets. This is amazing. I'm gonna bring the camera in real close, but okay. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna bring the camera in close so we can see these, and then we'll take care of business. Hold, please. Okay, we've got these little piggy soaps right here, and we've got JOELBOT soaps. Let's just slice one of these. I mean, it's soap. It's soap. I don't know. Are you telling me that I need to wash myself? Is that what's going on? Huh. Oh, can the light pick that up? It sure can. Look at that. That is a JOELBOT. A JOELBOT soap. And it smells good. And it stands on its own. There we go. There's JOELBOT. Okay. So next up, one of the piggies. Do that. Little piggy soap. Look at that. Look at it's a little piggy. It's a little piggy. It's piggy soap. And it smells good. These are good smelling piggies. So here's there's the let's see. These are fridge magnets. They stick together. Oh, JOELBOT. And there's a big one, and then here's the maker coin, and here's the wines. Look at that. I'm gonna have to start drinking wine. That's amazing. All right, let's bring the camera back up here. These are amazing gifts. Thank you so very much. These will get used. It's gonna feel weird rubbing a JOELBOT on my tushy, but cleanness is what I need, and these will provide it. So that's great. You did send 2 US $20 bills in for Seattle Children's Hospital. First things first, let's take care of business. Let's take care of business. First things first. Dr. James, it's awfully kind of you, and you did include a self-addressed stamped envelope. You did send some money in for the kids, and these are amazing gifts. So, Dr. James, you get stickers. That right there brings this Fan Mail Friday to a close. A big thanks for everybody that sent something into the channel. It's never required, but if you'd like to, the address to send stuff into is down in the description of every video. A big thanks for everybody that sent really awesome stuff in. Seriously, plus now, finally, I can take a shower. Don't forget to catch me on the main channel, 3D Printing Nerd. We've got lots of awesome content coming up over there, and I can't wait for you to see it. Beyond all that, don't forget to hug each other more, because I love you guys, as always. High five.